and welcome. Thursday evening.
He already welcomed you.
Yeah, I already said hi
once.
once.
That's why I'm laughing.
Marna's got her laptop pushed over and it blocks my screen and I can't see the control buttons. But she has to know if we're on, and the whole excuses. But and of course my computer is now talking to me. Anyway, I hope you all are having as beautiful a May 1st as we are here.
May 1st.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Today outside, it is gorgeous here right now. The ground is sopping wet. But
we have mud puddles.
Yeah, we have
a story about a mud puddle.
Yeah. Well, we always have a story about a mud puddle. That's why we don't do white at our house.
Oh, no.
It's not allowed.
No.
If we get white stuff, we bag it and put it away right away.
Yep.
And that's how we carry it around, is in a bag, because we can't touch it.
When I was working on that Renaissance collab with Karen that we did, what was a week ago? It was last Friday.
Yep.
And I have a white chemise, and that was the first thing I made. And I had to clean everything off my sewing machine, because we have black German Shepherd dogs. And I cleaned everything off, made it, tried it on the doll, took it immediately and put it in a plastic bag, and it stayed there till every other piece was made before I got that back out.
Yeah, Donna, yes, we were supposed to have hail today.
Yeah,
so I figured
really get bad.
It's Thursday, and every Thursday we've been having bad weather. So I don't know how we got lucky. It didn't happen, but hello, everybody.
Actually, it looks like the bad weather we were supposed to have the next few days is now beneath us, and I hope it stays beneath us. Oh my God, Donna said over a foot of rain.
2 years ago, we had over a foot in one day, and it carved up ravines where it didn't even know there were. But
yep, and the creek, I don't think it's
ever been that deep. We have a little dry creek out back, and it goes from
seasonal creek.
Nothing to clear full when it rains. But well, thanks, Mookie. I appreciate that. And hello, everybody, and Dana and Irene, and
thank you for being here.
Some new faces I don't recognize, and not the cool dolls. I suppose that's Nicole, but it could be John.
Could be both.
Yeah. And Ayla, of course. Yeah, it was good to see us. So
I had to laugh when I looked up and Ayla had just clicked in, and I had just put a heart on a group I'm on with Ayla. I sent a picture of a sewing machine that the bottom of it is like a race car. And my mom, when I was a teenager, used to always say, "You're not driving a race car," when I was sewing shirts and stuff for myself, repairing jeans or whatever. Anyway, I was liking Ayla's comment. She said if she had a sewing machine like that, she might use it. John is at work. It is just Nicole. Speaking of that, should we show that cute little t-shirt? I can't find my Smart Doll jeans. I've had a very busy day. I had to take 2 naps today.
Yeah, that's what made it so busy. It's hard work getting a good rest.
I just haven't been feeling good.
Well,
and I did look for those jeans, and I could not find them. Something happened there.
Yeah.
But let's get my girl down. She's over here riding a horse. Notice she's
Hi, Carrie.
Holding the mane in her hand. Come here, sweetie. I am in the process of buying another Smart Doll. People often offer me dolls on Instagram and YouTube. And someone offered me an Athena, and I said yes. So we're going to work it all out this weekend. She's doing some things, and I'm getting a new Smart Doll, and I'm pretty excited. Very happy with the price and the product and the whole bit. So this is really cute.
You want me to put her over there? Okay.
Wait just a second. We dropped off. Forgive the skirt she has on. Like I said, I couldn't find my jeans. We dropped off Candy, the traveling Blythe doll, whom I wanted to do more with. I don't know what hit me, but it has hit me in every direction. I really got something.
Well, she started with her wrist earlier this year, and then she got the cold, and that whatever I've got, which
I got it from him.
I don't know what it is, but it's lingering. I feel fine. It's just congestion, and it's kind of kicking her harder than it kicked me.
It's really kicking my butt, and it's hitting me in other ways than it's hit him.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that aside,
Yeah.
I didn't do much with Candy because of all that. And I feel bad, but Nicole and I, when we heard about Nicole from Not the Cool Dolls, when we heard about the Traveling Blythe, we got together and decided that we'd split the postage if we could do it back to back, and we would do a handoff. So yesterday, we got to go out to lunch with Nicole and John, which is always a treat. We've been out to lunch with them a few times, and I tell her all the time, the more I'm around you, the better I like you. And I really mean that. And John is a prince. He really is.
Yeah.
She couldn't have a better husband. He is so supportive of her, and him.
Each other, right?
And she him. And they're just a cute couple. We had a good time, and they brought me a gift. And I said all that to get to what they sent me, and you may have seen it in my, you can turn it on, in my video, but look how cute this is on a smart doll. I want to put this all the way up, and then I want to go back down so they can see how well that fits.
In case you
Isn't
can't read that.
Yeah, put it back up.
Yeah, I want you to know that someone cares. Not me, but someone.
I love sarcasm. I know Ayla shares that, and Nicole shares that, and Dory shares that, and I hope you do too. Love this shirt, Nicole. Thank you so much. And what a fun surprise. They make and sell not only this t-shirt, but other t-shirts. And they were telling us, dropped a shoe, about the process. And you have to use certain fabrics, and it's done a certain way. I mean, it's a big, you know what? I'm just going to set her here. Let's shut her beaver legs, but I'm just going to set her there. It's a whole process that they go through, and they make beautiful items. Not the Cool Dolls. They are on Etsy. She is on YouTube, but she is more active on Instagram. So
and she's here tonight.
She's here tonight, and I was just going to say to her, if you could add a link to your shop in the chat, I'd really appreciate that. And others might drop by your shop. Happy we got to spend time together. I am too. I tell you guys all the time, the more I'm around you, the better I like you. And there are people, look at all the people saying, I'd wear that shirt. There you go, Nicole. You can make matching human and doll t-shirts.
One could say I'm with stupid.
Something like that. All right. So what else do we have tonight? Why don't you show what we're going to play?
Mini clips? You can put mini clips in chat now. I have no idea.
Oh, little clips.
Carrie, tell us what you're seeing and what's going on. I don't know. You can put mini clips in chat now.
I don't know anything.
I don't know either. So I can't keep up with my own technology stacks, much less YouTube's. We just float with the current with YouTube. So
can you turn this on? We don't have the full package in here. Somehow everything didn't get brought out. We're playing tonight's trivia for this and more. Let me scoot this over. Not the scissors. Don't take my good scissors.
And not the box.
Not my glue gun. These are brand new, and I love them. I love these. Darren makes all sorts, and you can buy these in our shop. Contact us if you're interested. Custom stands, any kind of doll stand, you can get, well, about anything on it. But these are new, advertising our shop, and I love them. That is the original 1972 Blythe logo. That's how they did her name, the Kenner.
Kenner Blythe.
God, I can't even talk.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch of logos from different manufacturers that I've been putting on stands that match up with the doll type just for fun, and then the words underneath if you want.
Yep.
But Marta, I had on her Blythe, Kenner Blythe's, I have 6-line and 7-line as the words underneath, so
Yep.
she doesn't have to pull the doll down and look on her back.
That's not really what I wanted it for. I wanted it because I want a full set of each.
Right.
And it wasn't, so I didn't have to look at their back, but that is kind of nice.
Yeah. And a turtle.
And we have the Smart Doll Turtle. We had these at Winterfest. These went out in the goodie bag. And we had a contest with them, a photo contest. There is a tub. I think there's 11 pair of different color Neo Blythe shoes. These will fit the Alley Blythes, the ones from Alley Express that all of the most of the customs are done on. And then these are, there's more in here. I think there's 15 pair in here. This is Blythe, this is a Kenner Blythe size, and they will fit all of the registered trademark.
Ashton Drake.
Yeah, Ashton Drake, Takara, Good Smile. Who else is there?
I think that's it.
And then we didn't bring them all out. There's also some shoe soles. These will fit a Jean doll, an Alex doll, and a lot of other of the 16, 17, 15-inch fashion doll shoe soles, as well as a pair of 17-inch Monster High shoe soles. And then there was supposed to be, let me find my list. We're supposed to be a couple trolls. What size did I ask you to make?
3-inch, the standard.
2 3-inch, one, we're going to do different colors. And then some Smart Doll shoe soles. And I had a list. And a couple of doll clothes patterns that I'm going to put in there. I can't believe I didn't get this all together. But that is tonight's trivia prize. We're not going to play just yet. I just wanted to show you.
A grab bag of miscellaneous Dolls Rescue created original stuff.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Dolls Rescued originals.
If we were Danny Chu, we would call it a chaos bundle.
No, because this isn't second class. And
well, he does do some chaos stuff that's not.
That's true. That's true.
It's just random stuff. But random stuff.
Random is a better word. Random. All right. I'm going to set this to the side. And I brought out some, leave this on.
Okay.
The left shoe I brought out right off the 3D printer. These are for, drum roll please, Elowen. They are shoe soles. Let's see if I'm under the right, to fit and make shoes for Elowen. You know what I was thinking, Darren? Darren and I have been brainstorming about, I work on Winterfest. I've been working on this coming Winterfest since the last one ended. And we're always looking for ideas and for the fall fashion. One announcement is we have two guest speakers lined up for Winterfest. We have Holly from Holly's Hobby.
Yep.
Going to talk about photography, and
I'm looking forward to already.
I am too. She is a professional. What is the word you use?
Photographer.
I can't think. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I told you I'm not up to par.
Marta is just dragging her feet today.
I am dragging my whole body. Anyway, we have Holly from
Holly's
Dolly's Hobby. And she's going to talk to us about doll photography. And then we also have Nicole and John from Not the Cool Dolls. They're going to come and talk about fashions in their shop and
how they
got into
it. They've been a smart doll collector for a very long time.
Yep.
And
yeah, I don't know how many years. Nicole, are you still on? How many years have you been collecting smart dolls?
and
Anyway, I was thinking when you pulled these out off the, when you handed me the first one, you headed out the door. Wouldn't it be cool if one of our contests would be to make shoes for Elowen using these shoe soles?
on the Follows for Fashion.
Follows for Fashion, yeah.
I
think that's a good contest. What do y'all think? How do you like that idea for a contest for fall fashion? Weather alert?
No, this is work, and I have to take this.
Okay.
So if you can keep going, I will be right back.
Yep.
I'm terribly sorry, folks.
What I was going to do is show you the process that I use that may not be the best.
This is Darren.
To make these shoes simply. I've got a rag here in case I sneeze. Let me plug in my. Okay, there we go. I got it set up a little bit, but not too much. When I make these shoes, I take a piece of paper and I lay it, make sure I'm under the thing. I lay it around the shoe. I want to do this upside down. Like this. I turn it over and I draw around it. This pair is flexing. The other pair I started with was not, so that's a little harder. I flex this down and I draw around it with a pencil. And then I cut that out, and then it never fits correct because that's the way crafts are. So I take that piece and I try it on and I cut a little more and I cut a little more till I have something that looks like this. And then I take a piece of pleather and you draw around it, laying your left shoe down. And then after you draw that one, you roll this over to make it a right shoe sole insert. Then you cut those out. I've got one cut. You cut the other one. And usually these, after you cut them out, you have to cut it down a little more too. Let's see if I can do this. This is just pleather from Hobby Lobby. It was very inexpensive. I got this, and I would like to get more of it if I can even find it, because this was not.
I don't know if I stepped far enough away that you didn't all get to hear my conversation with the half. So,
I didn't.
Well, you wouldn't hear it anyway.
Oh, you had your.
I still had my microphone on. That's why I went outside. So I tried to get far enough away, but I'm not sure what my reach is here. Sorry about that, guys. We've been having technical troubles in Fort Myers, Florida today. So
then you have a right and a left shoe sole insert. And then you try it on your shoe and you press it down with your hand. And I have it on the wrong foot. Making sure it does not hang over like that. And then we'll try this one. Yeah, that one's not so right. See, I need to take a little bit off that side. So let me do that. And I'm heating up my glue gun. And I'm just going to do a very, very simple shoe. I really like these shoe soles that Darren makes. I love shoes on these dolls. Okay, then you take your insert and it goes insert upward. And what I'm going to do is at the arch, let me get my ribbon. I'm going to match her dress is what I'm going to do. All right, speaking of dress, let's not get silly because this is me. And I am a mess, and you're going to find that out in just a second. All right, so then I put this on her foot. I add the glue right underneath the arch. or at the arch, making your ribbon correct side out. You wrap it around the foot, bringing it back around, obviously. And I cut it because if you don't cut it, you can make it too long or too short. And you also want to tuck any extra under. Okay, so then you get your glue gun. And of course you add, whoops, see what a mess I am, but that's not a problem. And then shut that tight. You want it snug, not so tight that it, and I always make cobwebs. It's just who I am. Okay, then you get your shoe sole. You give that a second to dry. You get your shoe sole. Take it off the foot carefully. Oh, I might have that too tight. I think I have that too tight. Her foot goes out a little bit at the toes. Let's see if I can get that. Trick will be to get it back on. And then you add, make sure you double check to make sure you have that on the right foot or shoe sole. And then you want to cover the whole thing with this, especially at the toes and where the ribbon sits. And which direction does this go? Oh no, I can't do crafts. Can't do crafts on TV for sure. All right.
We are not Martha Stewart here.
And then you push it down, especially at your sides. Pull your ribbon away from the side, but push down so that that gets shut real well. I don't know that I got the heel. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then you give that a second to dry and cram it right back on the foot. Yeah, I got that too tight. Usually I get them too loose. Okay, let me try again.
Cinderella's stepsisters need to trim off a toe.
That didn't go on there well.
That's the beauty about the hot glue gun. You can just scrape it back off and try again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I make such a mess with this stuff. Darren bought me this really nice glue gun, and the doggone thing just falls over all the time. You know what? I'm going to let that dry a second. That's what happened. It came off of that foot. I'm only going to make the one tonight because I've embarrassed myself enough.
Oh, come on. Let's try for
could only get worse from here.
Trifecta.
Put that in the box, please. All right, let that dry. Roll up your
She's such a
ribbon.
cute doll, and I love that outfit you made for her. And I hope you get to go. We were going to go to a Ren Fair last weekend, but we were both feeling so cruddy. We
you know what? I need my tweezers.
Held off on Saturday, and Sunday it ended up raining, and the parking lot for the Ren Fair is not water friendly. Let's just say it's in a big field.
Isn't that cute? And then it's the same trim as is on. I can't. Are we getting a good look at that shoe? Or yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
She got nice calves
too. Yeah. These are beautiful dolls. They really are. And then pull this down, and my girl has, well, at least a shoe.
Yeah.
And if you go to, if you do make your own shoes, and I do, I make a lot of shoes. You stand there, sweetheart, but not with monster arms. Put your arms down. If you go to, ooh, don't lose these. I need this for my second shoe.
Irene, I sent you a note
right
in the chat there about the pink cats. I said, and for some reason it didn't go through, but I think maybe because I said put the word Instagram in there, maybe they blocked me. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
She asked about she'd like a couple of pink cats for her daughters. I think that's what she said, and I said just send me an Instagram. I texted it while you were, and it didn't come through. I have it here, but it's not on your computer. Anyway,
well,
Irene, just send me an Instagram. I'll hook you up.
Well, she has our email.
Our email.
Yeah, you can email me.
You can stick your head out the window and scream loud. I'll hear you.
What I'm trying to show you is Dollar Tree has this in their ribbon department. These make really cute shoes. I've made them for Amaya Rain. You can use them double for the 24-inch, or you can cut that in half, and you've got these bejeweled sandals. I think it's really cute for $1.25. So that is our craft for tonight.
And we have not listed those shoes. This are just actually the first test prints today.
That shoe sole I literally grabbed as I came out the door to come here.
Right, hot off the 3D
printer. Oh,
printer.
bye, Ayla. Thanks for stopping. I really appreciate it.
Don't work too hard.
May 4th, Darren and I invite everyone.
Oh, yeah. I was going to remind Ayla. Ayla, don't forget, May 4th, Sunday, Star Wars, Star Trek included.
Every May 4th, Darren and I invite anyone that would like to participate to a challenge on YouTube to show us your, excuse me. I need that back on.
I know, but you're still talking, so I'm letting you.
Okay, so you want to be in it?
Well, so when you're rolling your eyes at me for interrupting, because I'm just I'm out of control today. They know who you're rolling your eyes at.
On May 4th, we have a challenge that we offer to anybody to join in on YouTube. May the 4th, Star Wars. Show anything Star Wars in a video. We upload at 10 a.m. Central Time. And anything space, anything at all space, anything, Legos, lightsabers, dolls dressed in Star Wars print or as Star Wars
or hanging out with your favorite Star Wars character. We've got a lot of Star Wars figurines of various sizes. Darth Vader and Chewbacca, I think.
Yeah.
And a few others.
And what are the White Knights?
The White Knights. Stormtroopers, yeah.
Stormtroopers.
They're just like White Knights. There to protect and serve. Annihilate and enslave. White Knights.
And Star Trek 2, yes, anything space, including, I found these.
Now I have to go. Bye.
I found these at Dollar Tree. Are these the cutest or what? I had to have one. Aren't they funny? And then they have suction cups on the bottom. I thought this was so cute. They had all kinds of colors. And amazingly, I did not get the pink. I got the green because, well, alien. And how cute would these be? We're doing space for Winterfest with the 1/3 dolls. And these would make such a cute, got it down, sidekick or doll for the 1/3 dolls to hold. I thought they were just adorable. See here, they got a purple one. They had pink, purple, green, yellow, and I can't think what else. And then I also got, is there anything else in my tub tonight? I don't think so. I also got, couldn't help myself, these. I thought maybe I'd try to decorate for summer or set up a little summer thing. They have legs, look. Aren't they hilarious for the yarn, for the yard? And I also thought these would be cute. We live on Katy Trail, and we used to have a big display out front that we changed for the holidays and did all sorts of things with. But we don't do that anymore because it invited too many people to come in our yard and picnic.
But we have some out there, and we're
well,
slowly
that's what I was going to
growing.
say. We have some out there in a different manner, but I thought these might be cute for out there. So that is my buy. You know what? I had some AliExpress, and I left it on the counter.
Do you want me to go run and get it?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It's that.
I need my exercise. I only got a little short ride in today, and if it rains tomorrow, I'm not going to get a ride in.
I think you rode in the basement, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So that's what I bought at the Dollar Tree the other day. Actually, I know I bought more. Oh. We have a puppy, and she loves those. I never know which way to go. They're about an 8-inch hard rubber, not real hard, but not soft rubber, but rubber bones with the little knobs on them. She eats the ends off. I went and bought a dozen of them at $1.25 because I know they're either going to go up or they're not going to have them anymore. When do you need the video, and how long should should the video be for May 4th? We upload at 10 o'clock Central. You can upload anytime. If you upload at the 10 o'clock Central, what people do is participants especially, sit down and watch, and they just watch one after the other. And you say in the comments, I have a video too, and then people will come and watch your videos. But you can upload anytime, and it is on May 4th. We've done this now for, I don't know, I think 5 years. He isn't here to say yes or no, but I think we've done it 5 years. It's a lot of fun. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do it this year because I don't want to bring everything out to the studio. I think I'm going to do it on my counter in the kitchen. Are you going to join us, Nicole? That would really be fun. We are going to do trivia when Darren comes back. We'll probably do EIEIO. We have brand new baby goats. When I say brand new, we were almost late. Okay, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
You sure you don't have them in a tub here somewhere?
Well, I'll look, but no, I don't think. Oh!
Yeah.
I put them in my tub. This came from AliExpress.
That's okay. I threw all your shit on the counter on the floor, so I'm kidding. Let's.
This came from AliExpress, and to the best of our knowledge, we did not get tariffed. But you never know, because sometimes that can come at the end. What the heck? Good thing I didn't get tariffed. I would have been like, for that? Okay. So I bought another doll. I bought another boy doll. Are they 24, 26 inch? I bought a blonde and a brunette. I really like those dolls. And I said, if they had a redhead, I would buy it. Well, I went and looked, and they had a wig. So I bought another one, and I bought this wig. And the wig did not ship as fast. You know what? This is ridiculous. I try to be nice and easy, but Lord knows I'm like Tina and Ike. I don't do anything nice and easy. Okay. So I got this red wig.
Well,
that is not even finished.
That's like Cousin It.
That is. I better not get. I better not get tariffed for this, because I'm going to have to do some.
Tell them they just keep that.
No kidding. What did they do? Which is even the front?
It's more like a peachish orange here.
Well, not really. It's like red hair.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, on the screen it looks bright red. Yeah, it is not.
It's a prettier red on. Well, it depends on which screen. On your computer, it's close. That's pretty close. Yeah.
But look at this. It's like not cut for the face. So I'll have to do that.
Like I said, Cousin It.
Hopefully, the doll will get here before the tariffs. I know some people have already been tariffed. Yeah, it looks very orange on some of that.
Uh-oh. If it's not here already, uh-oh.
I know. May 2nd's tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
But it already went through customs. It's supposed to be, it says local.
Well,
that can mean anything.
Yeah.
If I got tariffed, that would be one thing I would be like, but okay with. Some of this other stuff I would not want to pay.
Yeah.
Time and a half. Like, I'm really glad my little boy Blythe came, because he was already more expensive than I wanted to pay. Has anybody been tariffed? Have you bought anything from another country and been tariffed? Scoot over. We have not yet, to our knowledge. I hope at the end of the year we don't get a big bill, but so far we have not. And y'all know I've bought. But I did quit after they started talking about it. I pretty much.
Well, you quit, and then you found out that
we had a reprieve.
We had a little short reprieve, and she's kind of squeezing it to.
Hurry, bought those boy dolls. Yeah.
So
that's the boy doll up there. Where's the other one? Where's the blonde? Oh, he's sitting over here on the, yeah, he's sitting on the shelf right there. I really like them. 20 paid paid less than $29 each. I think the one was 26, and they come fully clothed. They had the one has a jacket, a t-shirt, and pants, and the and shoes. They come with little tennis shoes, and the other little boy came with jeans and the shoes and the shirt, and then the little move your head a second. The little checkered red and black shirt that came with it. I think they're real cute.
Oh, I put my head down.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Let's do some trivia. Oh, do we want to tell them a little bit about what we were talking about with Winterfest? And I heard tariffs are on hold for 90 days. See, it changes almost every day. I hope you're right, Dana. I so hope you're right. But then I've heard about people already paying tariffs on different dolls. Some people got.
Well, I've also seen people posting, look at the increase because of tariffs, and then somebody else no, that's just the prices on those things go up and down anyway.
Yeah, so, no, that's not because of tariffs.
Right, and the websites shouldn't be charging tariff prices.
That's between you and the.
Well, I guess U.S. sellers selling foreign goods might be.
Yeah.
But that would be an anticipation.
But if you buy, if I buy a smart doll.
Right.
And I think
Danny shouldn't be collecting.
No, Danny does not be collecting. You pay that.
I'm just saying the seller in another country.
I was on eBay yesterday, and I was going to buy. Move your hand off of that.
Yeah.
One of the RC cars with new tires and rims. Delivery was $100 overseas. Well, we have been paying overseas shipping to us for years. That's why it's
subsidizing.
So yeah.
By a lot.
In China, we pay almost 100% of their shipping to the U.S.
Yeah, we have literally purchased something for, like, say, $1.43 from China.
Yep.
The item arrives here to our mailbox for the $1.43 total, no additional cost.
Yep. Because our tax
and if we put that item in an envelope and take it down to our post office and try and send it to Chicago, for example, it'll be $4.
Yeah.
So how does it get mailed from China to here
because we pay
for $1.43? It's because it's subsidized here. That whatever they're doing, it's been subsidized. So I mean,
it's time.
Yeah, I mean, if that went away, I would hate it, but I would also understand it because it's fair.
I mean, when you buy something from, say, AliExpress, and you go to mail it back to China, it is unbelievably high price. And they count on that because they know you're not going to mail it back to them. Well, we fooled them one time, but that's a whole nother story. Darren can tell one. It's actually quite comical. Don't screw with Darren. You won't get away with it. But you paid almost $100 to mail a Blythe doll.
It was 60 some odd dollars to mail a Blythe doll to China.
Yep.
Because they required delivery confirmation, and with delivery confirmation could only go by express shipping or some other nonsense, top tier. And they only would accept USPS.
Yep.
So
while I hate the $100, I don't think taxpayers should be paying.
Yeah, that's just a punishment thing. A lot of companies overseas are just doing that to just basically they're saying, I don't want to deal with shipping to the U.S. right now because either I am mad at the administration, or B, I don't want somebody to order something, get it, pay a huge fee, and then be mad at me when, the seller, when they had nothing to do with it. They just they're just saying, never mind. Let's just wait until the smoke clears and then we can all figure it out afterwards.
Rebecca, you surely don't want to mess with me with Darren around. It won't go well. It will not go well. I always said, I know Darren has my back.
Yeah, amen. And she mine.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so Darren and I have been snowballing. We because of the tariffs, we are not going to be able to put in our goodie bag boxes some of the stuff that we had planned on putting in our goodie boxes.
Well, we don't expect to be able to, obviously.
Right, it's going to be too expensive. So we've been talking about what could we do, and we had one idea that I really like, and that is we're going to do our regular stuff and our contest stuff, but last year we did a jackpot, and we will do a jackpot. And what that means is we sent out like 50 boxes, and one box, I had boxed them up and left them open in case people ordered the sewing kit, because we paid, you know, more for the sewing kit, and I was just going to mail it, and I thought, I just can't do that. I mean, with shipping and everything else, it just, because you pay more for the shipping. Anyway, one box, the jackpot box, had, oh my God, it was stuffed full. We had, I don't know what all we had in it.
I don't even remember anymore.
We just
but,
kept, it
but
was
heads and
stuffed.
Yeah.
It had smart doll heads. It had the holders. It had everything times 2 and 3 plus some other stuff. And that was a jackpot box. And how I did that was I set it up. I set 4 or 5 boxes on the counter. And actually, we had a number in mind that we were going to sell first before we sold that one. And we had picked that number out. And when it was getting close, I put it on the counter. And as the orders came in, I went down and there it went. So this year, we want to do the jackpot. But we're also thinking about doing, I don't know, call it a master prize, which is you pay the same $25 plus shipping. And in one of the boxes will be a 3D printed BJD doll kit.
Right.
We're not putting it together for you. We're not doing the face up. You will need a wig and eyelashes or anything like that you want. But the pieces and the elastic.
Yeah, all the little things, the
Yeah.
magnets and that kind of stuff that you may or may
Yeah,
not
the
have.
magnets on the back of the head, you know, so you can put your eyes in. And you were going to make eye cradles.
Yeah.
The eye cradle is the little holder that you would do your make your eye within, add your resin and stuff in.
Right.
And we were curious how you guys would like that idea. He did not buy the tires because they were only $19, but the shipping was $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a cute idea, and we have some other ideas too.
We're not sure if we're going to do. Can I?
Yes.
But we've been, I've been printing these BJDs for Marna, and she's been sending them out to folks. You know, we started with Fritz
the frog.
Fritz the frog, wherever he is, down over here. And then just here recently, I did this character here for her, the bunny rabbit,
who still doesn't have a name. You can't see her. You have to hold her up.
I was just fixing her legs here. She's got legs all Anyway, we're for the Smart Doll Winterfest. A BJD that size would be expensive. We couldn't do it for the $25, but we're thinking though on some of the others, like the 1/6, the St. Pat's Bash.
We can't do it in every box.
Right.
We're only going to do the one.
But for the St. Pat's, you know, the 1/6 scale dolls, and for the 1/4 scale dolls, we could. I can print BJD kits and include them in every goodie box. And I don't know. And we thought if we did that, instead of doing, you know, like one of the contests we did at Winterfest was the Smart Doll, was the face-ups, the customs. This gives you a kit to do the custom with, do the face-up on the BJD.
And everybody's equal.
And everybody would have the same doll to start with and go from there, and then paint it and dress it as you see fit. So I don't know. I think that's...
Well, what we were talking about, how it started was for St. Patrick's Day, rather than doing, is it okay if I say that?
Yeah, I don't care. We're not committing to anything. These are just our ideas.
We'd like for you guys to give us feedback. Rather than doing St. Patrick's Day, do it the same time of year, March, but call it Easter. And the goodie bag would be a kit not this size.
Half scale.
Yeah, it would be smaller. It would be the 1/6 size, the scale it actually comes in. And everybody would get a bunny kit. And we would try to keep that cost down because you know me, I'd rather give it to you and let you participate than to charge too much and people can't afford it. But you would put your kit together. You would do your own eyes. You'd get the eye cradle. You'd do your own eyes. The kit would have the basic 3D printed pieces, your little feet. And I should have stripped her down for this, but she's
pretty articulated.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I have a video that I did right before Easter. It is a collab with Beth Ramston. If you're interested, go look at that and you can see how this is made. But what I started to say is everybody would get one, the same size, the same color, no face up, not put together. It would have your magnets. You want to pull that off and show them? It would have your magnets. Now that's your wizard behind the scenes. But can you see the magnets there? We'd have your magnets in your kit so that you could put that together. If you wanted to sand it, you could. I do not sand. I like the texture of the 3D kit. But, oh, and then all of the crafts and stuff would be made for this. Have somebody that would do maybe a piece of furniture and maybe someone that would do a piece of clothing. We could have a contest. We could have a face-up contest. We could have photo contests. We could have clothing contests. We do print the bunnies. It is not our pattern, and we will credit. Do you remember the names of the channels?
Well, the initial Dollightful is the original creator of the design, and it's 3 different people have gone and made changes of it.
Pull that back up. I'm sorry.
They're seeing it. You just can't.
Oh, okay. There's been 3 updates on it.
Yeah.
And so we thought that'd be fun. But for the past St. Patrick's Day, we did not charge anything. It was free. We had contests. I really had fun. And Joni and Ina and why can't I think? Sarah
from Octopudding
all did crafts and bent over backwards and I can't thank them enough. And same with the people from Smart Doll. I mean, they make it fun.
What you're saying is we did a goodie box, then obviously there'd have to be a charge associated.
Right, that's what I was going to say. We would have to charge accordingly for it, and there would only be so many. But we would have to get started on that because if we did 30 or 40 or 50 or however.
We're also talking about doing something for the fashion, Fall is for Fashion, and that we would get on that now. That's the one we would start printing now.
Right.
We just started talking about this yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
So we haven't even figured out what character we would do for Fall is for Fashion, some kind of fall BJD creature.
Easy.
And that's the thing. The Fritz the Frog would not be a good candidate. Number one, it's not really a fall creature, but he has a lot of pieces.
All of his fingers are jointed. His elbows and knees are jointed. His eyes are 2 pieces, and they are.
They articulate.
So
he's really cool, but it's a lot to print and it's a lot to assemble. So it's probably not a good idea for that. We're thinking so.
But the rabbit is.
But the rabbit is fewer parts.
And a springtime animal.
But for Fall is for Fashion, we'd have to do something else. We haven't really figured out what yet. We just kind of tossed some ideas.
And then for our crafters for the spring, we would get their rabbit to them earlier so that they could get it put together and then have the body to work with. And that's what we're thinking. I would have been looking at a cat, Donna. That's the first thing I said was cat.
The fox would be cute too.
Yeah.
So that's just the ideas. We should get. Do you want me to go grab EIEIO?
Yeah, I'll start this.
And then we're either gonna run long.
I'll wait on this. Oh yeah.
So stick around if you want to play the.
So I started to say before Darren came in, right before we started, we thought we were going to be late because we bought two goat does, sisters, Annie and Oakley. They're kid mates. And when I bought them, they bred them for me. And yesterday we had two babies out of Oakley, and they are adorable. They are Saanen goats, which is all white. Of course, they've been playing outdoors in the mud. And today, Oakley had her babies, but she picked a very muddy area. They're a mess, but they're out there frolicking, little goats. They are so cute. White. Didn't we just tell you that white in us? But oh my God, they're so cute. So I think that's who he's bringing in, are Oakley's babies. So I was thinking, you're going to have to excuse me if I sneeze. I cannot help it. Sorry, tried to cover my microphone. Since they're Annie and Oakley, we need names. And for Annie and Oakley, they're a boy and a girl. And I was thinking Remington and Pistol. Are they adorable? These are 2 days. Oh, got milk in the corner of their mouth.
we cannot use the name Pistol, though. I just thought the other day.
Because you call everybody.
Because I call everybody Pistol.
Yeah, yeah. And they've been playing in the mud. Are they adorable? Born yesterday. Her little ears down.
Yeah, I know. I just saw that.
It wasn't yesterday. I wonder what happened there. Hey, what happened there? Aren't they cute?
They haven't got mad yet. They were sleeping.
Oh, just adorable. So yeah, they need like Smith and Wesson, or Remington and Ruger, and then Oakley also has 2, so we need 4 names like that. Oh,
can't show those though, because they are
they are a muddy mess.
Well, they're just being born today.
Yeah, they just before we started, we ran out.
Just had them and cleaning them up and bonding with them.
Darren heard it, and he's like, "Oh, we got to hurry, or we're going to be late." And I'm like, "Well, animals first." Aren't they cute? Boy and a girl. Each of the 2 sisters had a boy and a girl. So that's our EIEIO tonight. We hope you like our EIO, because we love showing off, but we love showing off our animals. No Glock. Yep. See, I might have a collection of Glocks. Darren and I used to shoot competitively in South Dakota. We were in 4, because we shot shotguns too. We were in 4 gun clubs. All right. Today's trivia. Are y'all ready? Oh, because Darren's not here to keep score. I got to wait for him. The gifts, again, are 3D printed. Thank you, Darren. And there will be 2 troll dolls in there. Also, the Smart Doll shoe soles. And there was something else missing. Oh, the patterns were missing. And something else. Well, anyway, it's gonna be like a Happy Mail this time. And all of the gifts are in the mail and on their way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Donna. See you soon. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. Okay, here's our scorekeeper.
All right. Pencil in hand, ready to rock and roll.
Pencil in my hand, too. All right. Are we ready?
Hit it.
Number 1. When did the damn trolls first come on the USA market? When did the damn trolls, and that's a company name, DAM. And my mother hated trolls. She bought me all the dolls. I had Barbies and Skippers. I mean, if they hit the market, I got them. And I had the little tubsy, she sat in the tub and splashed her hands in the water. And I had Chatty Cathy and Patty Plate. I had all the dolls. Trolls? Nope. I got those from my birthday when I had my birthday parties, and all the kids from school came to your house. Oh, I love that. When did the damn trolls first come on the USA market? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I love trolls too. I have a huge collection of trolls. That's kind of how we got on YouTube, was through trolls. Nope. They became very popular. But what year did they hit? Okay, no one's going to get it. 1956, the year before I was born, trolls came on the market. Number 2, when did they become very popular? That is the damn trolls. When did they become very popular, the 3-inch size, in the USA? When did they become very popular? Nope. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Dana's got it, 1960. It was in the 1960s. So Dana's got that one.
Who?
Dana had it. No.
That was from before.
Oh,
that was before.
Okay.
She was.
Okay.
That was her guess.
Okay.
Joni's got it.
For the 60s.
Yeah, 1966
Yep.
is what she said.
Yeah, and
that
it was actually 66. So let me scratch this and put Joni. Yep. I was in grade school, and they were very popular. Okay, number 3. Name 3 types, that is companies, of troll dolls. I've already said one.
3 manufacturers.
3 manufacturers are names. They had names. 3 types of trolls.
Well, not the types of trolls or companies.
Well,
okay.
Different companies made different types.
Okay.
Nobody's going to type the damn troll.
Well, they got to put 3 names in, though.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And we're delayed.
Yeah, and you're impatient.
I'm not. Nope. I don't think Mattel came out with a troll, believe it or not. You do, Rebecca. You do know this. Name 3 types of trolls or 3 companies of troll dolls. And believe me, there are a bunch. Okay, I'm going to start saying them. No one got this. There's Wishnix and, wait. DreamWorks, Good Luck, and Damn. Yep, she did. She got it. And she had that before I said. And I didn't say that one. So give that to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Number 4. What doll channels? There's 2. And you only have to name one. But if you name both, it's better. What doll channels host Show Us Your Boy Dolls on the 25th of each month? What YouTube doll channels?
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. Katie, I'm getting a new smart doll. Yep, Irene is one. Yep. I said you only had to name one. Irene. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, though. Joni does have both.
What are you going to do here, then?
Give it to both of them.
Point each.
Point each. We're going to do it a little different. All right.
Marna's trivia game, Marna's rules. Story of my life.
Number 5. What size scale is a dollhouse based on? What scale size is a dollhouse based on? When you hear the word dollhouse.
Normally.
No, it is.
Well,
because if you have a dollhouse in a different scale, you always say that.
Right.
A dollhouse is a certain scale. Nope. Joni's got it, 112. Number 6. Name a brand other than Mattel that offers doll clothes in fashion packs. Not Mattel, another company that offers doll clothes in a fashion packs. MGA, she got it. Ooh, Rebecca's on fire tonight. Number 7, name a dress type or outfit type the original Blythe dolls came in. The original Blythe dolls, the Kinner Blythe dolls, dresses had names. And you only have to name one. You don't have to name them all. Nope. 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 They were all kind of hippie, but they had names. Name a dress or outfit type that the original 1972 Blythe dolls came. Yeah, the poncho. But it had a name. The poncho had a name. Nope, not A-line. Nope. There is a peasant dress, but it has a name. Let me pull up my website, Whimsical Blythe, and start telling you some. On a good day, I could just tell you what these are, but today I am cloudy. Let's see. Kinner Blythe. Is anybody getting these peasant dress? Yes. There was a peasant dress, but it had a name. Where is Kinner Blythe?
She's looking for the cutie names.
I'm doing terrible tonight. Flare pants. Nope. Each outfit had a name. Where is Kinner?
Very, very top.
Oh. All right. You can find these on our website, Whimsical Blythe. And I'm scrolling down, or I was, because I want to get them. Okay. They're not on here. All right. You read them. I can't.
12 fashion packs, cozy cape, powwow poncho, golden goddess, purple pinafore, pleasant peasant, lounging lovely, medieval mood, Aztec arrival, roaring red, princess parfait, pretty paisley, and love and lace.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so that was another one. Am I making these too hard, or am I making you dig? But that came up after you said it.
No, I don't think so. It did not.
It did not what?
And this one too, love and lace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my Stitching Dolly verse had it first. Not the Cool Dolls said before, but Love and Lace beat her to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's all you, Valerie. That's all you. Okay. Number 8. Name one dog breed Kazmeyer's own. What kind of dogs do we have?
Finally, one I can get.
What dog breeds are name one of the dog breeds that we have?
Currently?
Well, yeah, currently.
Okay.
Because that's all they would know is currently. Name a dog breed that the Kazmeyers have. Is Carrie still here? She should be on that. Labrador? Nope. I have had Labrador retrievers. Nope.
You had several when I first met you.
Yeah. I had 6 when I moved in with Darren. Nope.
And that was less dogs than I had by a long shot at the time.
When I moved in with Darren, he had 25 dogs and I had 6. German Shepherd dogs. That's right, honeybee. We have German Shepherd dogs. Actually, a German Shepherd is a person that takes care of sheep. A German Shepherd dog, which is correct on the AKC papers, is the dog that works with the shepherd. We also have a Great Pyrenees and a Yorkie. Okay.
Yorkshire Terrier.
Yorkshire Terrier. That's
You're
right.
going to be specific about
I am being specific.
German Shepherd dog.
I am. Number 9. What doll show is coming to the U.S. in June in Chicago, Illinois, that Darren and Marna often promote on their channel? What doll show is coming in June In Chicago, Illinois, Puddle.
Joni
Joni's
has
got
it.
it. Number 10. What type of dolls did Marna buy at
LifeCon is in Detroit in August this year.
Yep. What type of dolls did Marna buy at Puddle last year, 2024? There are several answers. If you watch my channel, I mention it often. Smart doll, Joni's got it. Also, pull-ups and, oh, what is the other one? Not pull-up. It's made by the same manufacturer. I cannot think of the name. They have more square face. Oh, I can't think of it. And Littlest Pet Shop Blyce. So for doll, that's it. Yes, thank you. Yes, I got several of each.
All of them.
11. What day of the month, each month, is the Dolls Gone Goth challenge on, and who or what channels promote it? What day of the month, each month, is the Dolls Gone Goth challenge on? The 16th is correct. And what channels promote it or host it, I guess? Dory and Marna, Joni's got it. Joni's on fire too.
She is. She's a rockin'.
Yeah. Okay, here's one that most of you will answer like that, and some of you may not know. Number 12. What is doll scale? You know, we always say that the smart dolls are 1/3 scale and the Barbies are 1/6 scale, and you know, these are 1/4 scale. What is that based on? What is the benchmark that a doll scale is based on? I got an ad. Really? Okay. 6-foot human, correct. How tall is a Neo, and that is the Allie Blythe Neo first, largest. How tall is a Neo boy Blythe? How tall is a Neo boy Blythe doll?
I'm guessing Irene is behind on her video because she's answering a question behind.
Yep.
Irene, I think you need to scoot forward.
Grab your little arrow and move it over, Irene. We'll wait for you.
Well, she won't get it for another question, so she's just going to have to.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
somebody
it's a shame because she's getting them right.
Yeah, maybe somebody could type it in the thing and she'd.
Okay. How tall is a Neo boy Blythe doll? Joni got it, 12 inches. Okay, number 14. If you are a doll show person, you're going to know this right now. Name the stuffed animals that are frequently share the limelight with dolls at shows. Name the stuffed animals that frequently share the limelight with dolls at doll shows. But what stuffed animal? What type? What are they? Teddy bears. Yep. Number 15. I collect dolls in boxes. I have several dolls still in boxes. Name Marna's largest boxed doll collection. If you watch our channel, we often show those in the doll nook. We have them on the top shelf, and it kind of goes on and on and on. Rainbow High is correct.
Several rows.
Yep. Number 16.
Joni for another score.
Yeah. Name the doll that looks like a Blythe doll made by the company Streetwise. Name the doll that looks like a Blythe doll made by the company Streetwise. At least you're honest, Katie. Smile something. Name the doll that looks like a Blythe doll, made by the company Streetwise. Nope, not Pull Up. Nope. Joni's got it. Little Big Eye. Joni's on fire.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Does she have a camera back here to look on you?
Number 17. How is 3D printed Fritz the Frog put together? How did we put Fritz the Frog together?
Yeah, what holds him together?
What holds him together? How was he put together? I didn't know how else to say it.
I don't.
Yeah. How is Fritz the Frog? Yes.
Is that another Rebecca?
Yeah, that's Rebecca.
All right.
18. What size patterns are used by Marna often tweak to make Fritz the Frog clothing?
Boy, he's in the limelight
today. He is in the limelight today. I really like this guy. He is like one of my favorites. I'd have him on. I used to do a video with him on the 20th each month, and I have him on the calendar, but stuff comes up. I love his eyes. You know, they're separately strung. Well, they're strung together, but they move separately.
He needs a cradle instead of elastic for his eyes because it's
I like
crazy.
it. I like it. Never Too Old for Dolls has it. I use 18 and 16-inch patterns, mostly 18.
Good job, Rebecca.
And I tweak them a little bit. And the reason I use the 18 is his butt. It's kind of big. Okay, 19.
He's frog-shaped, surprisingly.
This is one you're going to have watched a recent video.
Uh-oh.
In Dolls Rescue's last collab with Starts and Stitches, making Rin clothes dresses, what part did Darren do? What did he help with? There was a specific area.
I'll be on fire today. Can I compete?
Well, you pay attention. Darren did a big part, the eyelets. That's right, Joni. All right, number 20. Who won last week's Dolls Rescued Thursday Night Live trivia game? Number 20. Who won last week's Dolls Rescued Thursday Night Live trivia game? Yeah. Nola, Honeybee got it. Deb won the first one. Nola won two.
And we have a new winner now.
We have a new winner. Do you know who already?
Yeah, Joni.
Oh, congratulations, Joni. I will get that box together for you and get that in the mail. Probably won't be tomorrow, but we will get
I can guarantee you it won't be tomorrow.
No, it won't. We were going to try to go somewhere tomorrow, but
it's Friday. We used to go out. Friday was our shopping day because I work at home and not self-employed, but I have a flexible work time because my work, as you know, my work shows up anytime, day or night.
Well, and you work a lot of weekends.
And then I just work. Anyway, so Fridays we've been taking off. We have for a long time. That's when we go to town. We do our shopping. It's a date day. We go out to eat for lunch and all that stuff. It's not as crowded.
It's a lot of fun.
It's just a lot of fun. And
we take our time and fool around. And if there's somewhere we want to run into, we go. It's a lot of fun.
But we kind of got out of the habit because of everything going on. And it's the only thing in our week that sets the week. Because
what day it is.
Every other day of the week is almost the same.
We work Saturdays and Sundays.
Unfortunately,
yeah, we do.
And so they all kind of blend together. So Fridays anyway.
Look what Irene put. We like big butts and we cannot lie.
No, we cannot lie.
And I like that because, you know, I was born with one. Well, I think that's all we have. Yep. Thank you for the input on the upcoming events. It really means a lot because with this tariff thing, we've got to come up with, you know, something fun. And
I like this idea better than what we were doing anyway. I think it's a nicer idea doing
putting everybody level and yeah,
it's an exciting box. It's anyway.
But we're not doing that for fall fashion. There might be one in the box.
Oh, okay.
But we're not sending everybody one.
I was thinking about doing that.
That'd be March.
Okay.
No, that'll be March.
Okay.
But we really,
Scratch that.
really appreciate your input very much. And we appreciate that you come and they play our games and you tell me my animals are cute. And we will keep the EIEI coming.
Amen.
Thanks for coming. Good night, all.
Bye. See you soon. Now, if I could just see the buttons over Marta's computer screen.